Okay, so let's talk about the builder. Now, inside the builder here, all the navigation's on the left-hand side, and you have this menu bar down the left, and from here you can perform certain actions on the overall content, which is on the right. Now, the key things to understand are, when you're performing any actions on certain elements within the content, everything's based around a container, okay? And when you want to change something in the container, you've got to make sure you've got the container selected. So, for example, this container here obviously has a text container inside it called heading, and then it has a larger container here which has the the graphic block, which you can't see, but it's a dark gray. So if I want to change something, so for example I want to change this dark gray, I have to click it once and you'll see that everything changes to scrollable handles like that. Okay, so I haven't selected the text, I've selected the container around it. Okay, so let's say for example I want to change the background color. Then now I've selected that, I go over to here and I select background and color, and I can change it to, let's say for example, a blue. The color picker, which is what this is really, really flexible. Obviously there's lots of standard colors there, and here there's infinite color variations, and if you know a specific color you want to use, then you can punch it in here. Now it's obviously changed it straight away to this great big light blue. I'm going to change it to a darker blue like that. The other things you can do though is you can adjust the opacity of the color like this, so I can see the background come through, which gives it a bit more impact. Okay, so that's the color picker and how to use it and how to maintain the styles within a container. The other important thing to understand is when selecting content, sometimes it can get a little bit tricky as to what you've selected. So if I select this, it says div container. Okay, I don't actually know what I've selected apart from what's highlighted with the scroll bars in the box here. But what I want to do, for example, is I want to select the whole page. And so we've added this button at the top right, okay, and this button is called Select Page. And if you click on that, that will select the whole of the page that you're on. So you know with confidence that that's the page you want to edit. Okay, so we're on the cover page right now, for example, and I want to change, for example, the background image. So let's click on the image editor here, click on Media Manager, click on Search, and let's type ocean. And this is searching over Unsplash, and Unsplash is a huge online library of really stunning, free-to-use images. You can use this for literally anything you want. Okay, so I'm going to change this, and I'm going to select the sea or the ocean, and you see it selects it like that and puts it in. Okay. Now I can adjust the alignment of this image by using these buttons here. So I can move it over to the left, I can move it over to the right, in the middle, or up and down, depending on the shape of the image. Whether it's rectangular, or whether it's of the correct sort of A4 size or letter size, and various other image properties that that are quite common in these kind of image editors. So the point is that I've managed to select the whole page, okay, by selecting this select page icon at the top right, and I've changed the background image for that whole page. Now as I scroll down, if I want to change this whole page here, then you can see here I've clicked on a container, but I missed the top of the page. Okay, so to change the whole page, I must go to this select page again, and that way I know that I've selected the full page. And what I'll do now is I'll just change the background color. Let's change it to something darker. There we go, just to prove the point. Okay, so now I've changed that whole page. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to talk through some of the other items in the editor.